All right. All right, good evening, everyone, from the South Suburban Sports Complex here in Littleton, Colorado. It's the Regis Raiders JV against the Valor Christian Eagles. So a major rivalry matchup tonight. I'm John Osgood. I'm here with Regis student Barrett Pavlik, who's joining us and is going to be working on some of the broadcasts with us for the rest of the season. So how you doing, Barrett?
I'm doing well, John.
Good, good. So Regis coming off a pretty momentous victory on Sunday, come from behind, down 4-1, basically with about 12 minutes left in the third, down in Colorado Springs. Comes back for a literal last tenth of a second 6-5 win against the Tigers last weekend, and really looking to kind of build off that in tonight's matchup against Valor. So let's talk a little bit about the lineups for tonight. Barrett, can you go through those?
Yeah, so for your forwards, Osgood is out there with Kislick and Barnes. Scalinard's got Damrith and Sorensen. Warwick got Otero and McDonough, and then Brennick out there with Galloway and Fate. On the defensive side of things, Crowell's with Waters, Daly is with Zacchaeus, and Worth with Lynch, and then you got Brasaro in net.
Yeah, so Mark Brousseau starting in net for the Raiders tonight. You know, having a really good season. He's really kind of picked it up lately. I looked at the stats. He's got a .913 save percentage coming into this game, and I think right now his goals against average is under 2. So the Raiders have played Valor twice this year. Early on in the season, played them to a big 5-1 victory very early on, I think the first weekend of Chassa, and then played them in the Finney tournament over Martin Luther King Day weekend and beat them in overtime before winning that tournament. So a little bit of, not self-promotion, but promotion here. I want to make sure very, very early here and thank our sponsors, who just happen to be people that I know pretty well, Barrett. It's my dad, Jeff, and my mom, Linda Osgood. So I want to give them a shout-out for obviously sponsoring tonight's game, and say thank you so much for supporting the Raiders and supporting them in this is definitely one of the biggest, if not the biggest game of the season. Every time you play Valor, it's a big deal. So we'll see. I'm not sure if they're going to do I don't think they're going to, maybe they're not going to do lineups or anything like that, but guess we're going to see. It looks like the Raiders are just heading over to the bench, and so we will get going here shortly. So it looks like the Raiders will be starting out with number 85, Kellen Skellerud, flanked by Harry Sorensen. And on the other wing, that's Luke Damrath. with Liam Waters and Jake Kroll in the back. So here we go. Valor wins the face-off, back down deep in their own zone, and they're headed up the ice. Well, Valor just playing a little keep away in their defensive zone right now with this line. Obviously looking to advance the puck, and turnover at the center line with Luke Damrath. 2-on-1 opportunity with Skellerud.
Great opportunity there for Regis. Wasn't quite able to capitalize, but a good start with a 2-on-1.
Yeah, good hit there by Luke Damrath. But definitely a good start for Regis, playing some patient hockey and waiting for the opportunity to develop, and an early 2-on-1 opportunity there. So see the Raiders with their first line change of the evening, and out with Fate, Brennick, and let's see, Luke Damrath's still out there, so they haven't made the line change in full. They'll be able to get Luke Damrath off, and here comes Galloway on. Here comes Valor up the ice, number 35. Makes a nice little move, but then Daly with a nice stick. Number 3 shot in on Brousseau, and a nice save on Valor's first shot of the evening.
Regis showing great patience on the defense, really taking whatever Valor gives them, and then Brousseau with a nice save on the first shot of the game.
We keep it down there. Great. Well, Regis wins the face-off. I think that's back to Worth. Let's see. Over to Osgood down deep in the corner. So the Osgood, Cieslak, Barnes line out right now. Turnover, and now Regis comes back. Worth looking to get the puck down deep. Osgood in on the forecheck. Here comes Liam Lynch jumping down deep. Osgood gets the puck and tries to cycle it down to the far corner. Nobody there. And that puck sent deep, but that won't be icing. The Raiders will look to gain possession down deep in their zone. Out to number 2 for Valor. Shot deflected just wide of the net. Number 2 shot, and that's a goal on a deflection, I think by number 19, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what, I don't know if we're going to get a replay of that yet, because I think the iPad's just loading up, but Valor takes a 1-0 lead here.
Valor just so aggressive right now, keeping Regis on the defensive, not giving them any chance to attack, and then able to capitalize with a nice tip in up front.
Yeah, good shot there from the point to the high slot, and seems like that's what they're trying to get going. So Regis needs to definitely needs to bounce back. Pass up to number 9 for Valor, who unable to handle it, and that's going to be icing on Valor. We'll get a face-off down deep in the Valor zone. So out with Warat, number 16, McDonough, number 18, and Otero, number 7. Valor controls looking to break out, and they've got a 2-on-3 opportunity here. McDonough circles, nice little pass to Warat. Good body work there by number 22 for Valor, though, and Regis has to regroup in their own zone. McDonough breaks it out of his zone, but Valor controls, and they'll change their defensive pairings.
So far you're seeing a lot of aggression from Valor, keeping Regis on their toes, not letting them get any chance of offense.
Yeah, sort of had that initial offensive opportunity, but that 2-on-1 break. But since then, Valor's kind of been generally in control so far here. So 11:14 left here in the first. Skellerud back out for this line's second shift with Damrath and Sorensen. This line produced the Raiders' only shot and scoring opportunity of the night so far. So see if they can keep that good pressure up. Sorensen in on the number 34 out at the point for Valor. Sinks it deep down low to number 26. And Regis takes possession. And Zickus down low out to Sorensen. Sorensen looking for Damrath, I think, and he's looking for him again. Good idea on the pass there. And Regis will look to set up a forecheck down deep in Valor's zone. Good play there by Kellen Skellerud on the good hustle play right there, and he takes possession. Valor looking for that cross-ice stretch pass. Nice play, and they'll chip it in, and number 38 for Valor kind of controls beneath the net and is circling now. Johnny Galloway almost had a turnover and a breakaway opportunity. Ooh, that was another dangerous little deflection right there. So,
yeah, this puck is spending a lot of time in the Regis zone right there, getting a look down low, tipped off of a Regis stick and went right towards the net. This is what Valor wants to keep doing, just put the pressure on Regis and make them force a mistake.
So puck down deep in Regis' zone. Jake Kroll looks to break out, and now Kroll controls out to Galloway. Nice outlet pass by Galloway, and here come the Raiders up the ice. Dump in by number 15, Andrew Brennick, supported by Drew Fate and Galloway on the other wing. Good play by Galloway, gets the puck caught up in his skates. But Valor able to control, and they'll dump down deep. And Brousseau handles that puck with his glove and was looking to play it there, but decided to play it safe. And we got a face-off down deep in the Regis zone.
Regis still able to get much setup on the offense. If they want to get back in this game with Valor, they need to get out of their zone and into Valor's.
Yeah, so here comes an opportunity. Osgood chasing on number 34. And here a turnover to Edison Barnes. Osgood controls, looking to cycle down deep. But somehow Valor comes out of that, and now they've got a 2-on-2 coming back into the Regis zone. Got offsides or delayed offsides on Valor, a pass, and they're trying to sort of shove it up the boards, and a turnover right there, and now Regis. Oh man. Looking for Osgood. Osgood looking to break out, and Osgood breaks into the Valor zone on his own, but he loses the puck down in that near corner. Cieslak, Osgood shoots, and that's handled by the Valor goalie with 7:49 here left in the first. No reason to panic for the Raiders. 1-0 game, trying to get their footing a little bit here. So,
yeah, definitely so far in this opening, passes has been key for Regis. Haven't gotten too many good ones out. Now they won the face-off, and they're setting up in Valor's zone. So let's see if they can make something.
Yeah. So McDonough controls, cycles down to Otero. Otero looking down even lower for Warrett, and boy, McDonough was cycling right in through the slot, but Otero didn't see him. And here comes Valor coming out the other way, and they're able to at least get out of their zone. Jake Kroll using that big body to control the puck. Kroll with a, we understand it's Jake's birthday tonight, and we have a little something later on. Ooh, think the Raiders might have gotten away with one there, but good pressure by by number 38 for Valor. He's just making life difficult down there. Shot that's deflected over to number 26 on the left boards. Shot in, saved. Good thing Worth was there to control that rebound because that was right out front. Shot on Brousseau, saved. And actually that worked out pretty well with Worth kind of not getting full contact on that puck, so there wasn't any icing. But Valor controls, and they're coming back the other way. Daly with supported by Damrath down, and here comes Damrath. Damrath looking to break out, and a nice play by the Valor goaltender there. And Raiders just unable to control and get back towards a shot. I mean, puck possession. Barrett, puck possession right now really in Valor's favor. Just they're having a lot of success possessing a puck, particularly in the Regis zone and within the neutral zone.
Absolutely. I mean, Valor is keeping the pressure on Regis. Regis able to clear the puck a few times and try to work something.
Ooh. Wow, that was a pass. That was a dangerous pass there. I think Zikas I think he was looking to make that pass behind the net, and it got right in Brousseau's feet. Nice play by Brousseau to just stop play, and that enables the Raiders to get a line change here.
This is what Regis needs to avoid, any mistakes that could lead to opportunities for Valor.
Yep, shot in on, that goes wide to the right of Brousseau. So Brennick down low looking, and that comes back, and that's wide to the left from number 38 for Valor. Oh, wow, he saved that somehow. That looked like it almost got under him.
It really did. That puck was trying to skip right underneath his elbow, just able to save it looking back on the replay.
Yeah, let's see what it... You're right. I thought it almost got down in his legs. Barnes with the pressure out top. So Liam Waters down low with Jake Kroll. Out to number 38 again. Shot wide to the left again for Valor. Puck out high, and Valor continues to control down deep in the Raiders zone. Shot in on Brousseau. That didn't make it. But the Raiders unable to sort of control breaking out. And the Raiders will come out with Kroll attempting a pass to Avery Osgood. That he was. Oh, here's an interception by Vincent Cieslak.
So far, Regis struggling to control the puck when it gets to their sticks.
Oh, and here we go. Raiders have an opportunity here, and then I think Barnes and we got a penalty here on the on Valor for the trip, and the Raiders will get their first power play opportunity of the night.
This is exactly what Regis needs. Any form of momentum, take the man advantage, hope to capitalize.
Yep. So we'll come out with, so you had the Barnes, Cieslak, and Osgood line, which is the red power play unit for the Raiders, out. So we're going to flip those lines and get a fresh line out here. So the white power play unit for the Raiders, Damrath, Brennick, Warat, McDonough, and Sorensen. And Valor takes possession and serves it down the ice, and here comes Sorensen, and he'll bring it back the other way. Nice outlet pass there to McDonough. McDonough will look to enter the zone. Ooh. And McDonough looks hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he got clipped or something right as he crossed that blue line.
Yeah, it definitely did not look pretty as he came down to the ice.
Looks like he's all right, but yeah, I don't know if I saw necessarily a trip there or anything. It just sort of collided and got in each other's way, but the face-off will be outside of Valor's zone. Raiders have 1:35 here left on the tripping call on Valor. So Cieslak will take the face-off out with Barnes, Osgood, Skellerud, and Jake Kroll. And, well, the Raiders got fortunate there with Cieslak. Oh, geez, that came close to the goal line. Goodness.
Little miscommunication there by Regis, allowing the puck to end down deep near the crease, almost resulting in a shorthand goal.
Yeah, it looked like Brousseau was kind of thinking Cieslak was going to be able to get there, and yeah, that was a little too close for comfort right there. So the Raiders will look to break out. Here comes Barnes up the left middle, and Barnes will look to bring the puck down deep. He's got Osgood up at the point. And the Raiders control, and Osgood's unable to catch that pass. And now Osgood falls. Oy, and Osgood's going to have to commit a hooking penalty. And he's grabbing his stick right there. We call Osgood for interference, but he had no choice. Got to, and the Raiders are just struggling in this first period. So Osgood goes for interference there.
Yeah, and in that sense, that was a smart penalty. Don't want to give up a shorthanded, but unfortunately you lose your man advantage and will be down a man for a little over a minute once Valor's penalty expires.
Yeah, Raiders just look a little out of sorts here. Got to get through the rest of this period and get things under control a little bit here. So Sorensen out, 4-on-4 hockey for the next 35 seconds here. Sorensen looks to dump the puck, but really doesn't dump it down to anybody right there. So Valor back the other direction with number 35. Valor controls, shot from the point, and Brousseau covers it smartly, and the Raiders will get a face-off down deep in their zone with 7 seconds left in the 4-on-4.
Especially since that penalty on Valor occurred, Regis's face-offs have improved greatly, but still have yet to gain much momentum off of them, struggling to develop anything in the offensive zone.
Yeah, Regis having a lot of success this season on face-offs, about a 60% win percentage with, Vincent Cieslak, as Chris Brousseau likes to say. He wakes up and he wins face-offs. Oh, good outlet pass, and Damrath unable to control, but that, and he kind of stopped and lost the puck. And Valor will come back the other way and set up their power play with about 55 seconds left. Number 26 for Valor there's a shot and a goal. Wow. So Osgood will exit the box, and with 1:22 left here in the first period, the Raiders are down 2-0.
And that is exactly the result that Valor has wanted. They waited for a mistake by Damrith on their defensive zone behind the net, took it back down into Regis's zone, capitalized on the man advantage and with the
that's
easy goal for
offsides
them.
on the Raiders because it looks like Jake kind of drew it back, and the Raiders jumped in the zone before he dumped the puck deep. So 1:17 left here in the first period, 2-0 Valor.
And if I'm Regis, I'm hoping for this next minute to go by pretty quick. Just get back in the locker room and reset.
Well, you want it to go by pretty quick, but you'd love to see the Raiders develop some kind of scoring opportunity because they really haven't had a scoring opportunity since about, 30 seconds into the game with that very first one. Pass out to Osgood. Osgood coming the other way, and there's a shot saved by the Valor goalie, number 31. And that'll be a line change for the Raiders. So back out with Warrett, Otero, and McDonough.
And if you're Regis right now, those breakaway opportunities are exactly what you want. You want to get a quick goal on them just to see if you can shake up Valor by any means, because right now they're unwavering.
Yeah, so Raiders certainly over the last few weeks have made it a little bit of a habit to get down in games. Got down 3-0 in Colorado Springs, 2-0 in the game before that, but made comebacks in both games. So it's not out of the question here. But here comes Valor the other way, and they got a 3-on-2 developing. Shot in, and that's off the bar, or that's off the post, it looked like. And Regis will look to come back the other way, but I think that'll be the end of the period. 2-0 Valor at the end of one.
And if you are Regis, you are thankful for that post. Last thing you want is a 3-0 score going into the second period. Fortunately for them, a little bit of luck and a little bit of prayers were sent their way.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, Raiders just kind of struggling here. Maybe with this long change in the second period, maybe that'll work to their advantage. It looks like they've got it looks at least to me like they've got a little deeper bench than Valor. Maybe they can use that to their advantage. But kind of a tough first period, and this has been a little bit of a trend for the Raiders, a little bit of trouble getting going in these Friday evening games. We'll see if they can turn the tables on Valor in the second period. It's only a 2-0 deficit, so.
And as you mentioned, it does look like Regis has a few more bodies on the bench than Valor. Valor played very aggressive, spent a lot of time on the speed and on the attack. Maybe Regis in these next two periods can take advantage. They're might be a little more rested than Valor, hoping to get a goal or two back.
Yeah, the other thing the Raiders need to hopefully focus on in this second period is placing a little more pressure on this Valor goaltender, number 31. It's important. I think the Raiders learned in Colorado Springs earlier this week that the more shots you get on, the more chances you get. And here comes Edison Barnes looking, and with speed, Barnes, Osgood, and he kind of hits the puck, but not really with anything towards the net. Liam Waters and Osgood looks in front of the net, and that's that situation that you don't want to see for the Raiders, where Osgood puts the puck in front of the net and it's filled with Valor guys. Number 38 circling the net, looking for that wraparound goal, and here come the Raiders the other direction. Osgood with the check on the Valor player, and here come the Raiders the other way. Osgood dumps it, And the Raiders will look to get a line change.
So far, it's already a little more aggressive for Regis.
Oh, and that's got to be icing.
Yeah, don't really know why it was waved off there, John.
Raiders with Sean McDonough looking for the play right in front of the net and just unable to maintain control. Brousseau will stop the puck with his stick and then cover with pressure coming in on him.
Yeah, definitely so far at the beginning of the second period, a much more aggressive Regis team going after the puck in their offensive zone. Like you said, they've been coming back in their past few games. As far as they're concerned, this game is far from over.
Yeah, it really kind of just takes one for the Raiders to, get some confidence back, and they know from experience that they've had a lot of success against this Valor team so far, but you can't make passes like that and turn the puck over deep in your zone. Nice defensive play there by Daly. He gets it out to Sorensen. Skellerud, and Skellerud will flip it out. But Valor coming back the other direction. Pass over to number 26 for Valor. He circles, grabbed a little bit there by Sorensen. And there's a opportunity right in front of the net. And Brousseau covers to get the stoppage of play, and we'll get a line change full line changes for both teams, really.
With a trickling puck like that, you can't let an opposing player be alone in the front of the net.
Yeah, I mean, they did a pretty good job of clearing things out a little bit there. So Valor again controls. And again, Valor having a lot of success with puck possession down deep in Regis's zone. Shot in, and that's off to the left. I don't think Brousseau had to play that. But again, there's one of those passes. The Raiders are just having trouble connecting passes tonight, so far at least. McDonough in on the forecheck. Good play there. Oh, I think he had Otero. Shot. Wara, nice save. Shot in by Lynch. Oh, I thought that might have gotten through the 5-hole. Warat in with a heavy forecheck. Good work by this Warat, McDonough, and Otero line. And good work there by Liam Lynch, sort of pinching down low. But now Lynch is going to, nice hit there by Liam Lynch. And Raiders able to look to break the puck out at least. Valor in control, number 19 up to number 3, it looks like. And that's saved off to the right side of the goal by Marc Brousseau.
So far this period, Regis playing good defense.
Yeah, good defense. Nice save. I don't know if that was on net, but Brousseau smart to and the Raiders are just kind of trying to make passes into areas with a lot of traffic. And
it seems like a big miscommunication thing right now. Guys think they have a pass, and then a Valor guy cuts right in front of them.
Yeah, ooh. Boy, that was slick right there if that could have connected for Valor. And Valor will just control back to center ice and maintain puck possession and come back into Regis's zone.
This period, the Regis has been very aggressive on the defensive side of the puck.
All right, now the Raiders have a 2-on-1 opportunity with Fate and Galloway, saved by the Valor goalie, and that's fortunate. That gets the Raiders a face-off down deep in Valor zone.
There's a situation of that aggressive defense turning into an aggressive offense, getting a 2-on-1 opportunity. Regis looking for more of that to take momentum in this game.
Zickus looking to punch the puck up to Galloway on the right, or on the far side boards. Valor, again, punches it back, and that's going to be icing on the Raiders, and we're going to have a face-off down deep in the Raiders zone. Looks like we'll come out with the Cieslak line. So need a big face-off win here by Cieslak to control. And kind of a tie-up on face-off, and the Raiders, it's just a scrum down right by that face-off dot. Waters up to Barnes, and the Raiders will look to break out. Here comes Cieslak with Osgood on the left side. Cieslak cutting through. And good defense there by Valor.
Yes,
and good play though at the line there by Jake Kroll. Shot to Osgood had a shot right there and a nice save. Osgood needed to get that up off the ice, actually. So good work by this line. Osgood in support of Vincent Cieslak, but gets kind of muscled off the puck right there. And Valor will control. Oh, but see the turnover there, and looks like Cieslak has the puck. Osgood remains in on the forecheck. And here comes Valor coming out the other way. Looks like Luke Damaras out for the Raiders, with Cieslak and Osgood still out right now. And Osgood looking, Osgood misses on that backhand pass. Ooh! Here comes Osgood. Osgood in, looking for the pass to Damrath, and the Valor stick just gets in the way. Osgood will get off for a line change, and Sorensen will come out. Good opportunity here for Sorensen. Skellerud's shot. Nice save there by the Valor goaltender.
Now this is the pressure that Regis has been looking for. Those past couple minutes were all Regis on the offensive zone. Cieslak and Osgood really the playmakers in that last offensive possession, keeping the puck down low and creating some nice scoring opportunities for Regis.
Yeah, we want to see Regis play a little bit on our end of the, on their offensive end of the ice. Good play there by Luke Damrath, looking to control down low. And then Sorensen looks to control down low. Sorensen thought he was going to be able to get that pass up to top. Just kind of a puck scrum over there in the on the far side boards with Zickus, and so Valor looked to break out, but a good bit of sustained pressure here for the Raiders. McDonough was looking for that pass out front to Sorensen, but just missed on that. So back the other way, shot saved by Brousseau.
Again, great pressure by Regis. Keep hammering that puck back into Valor's defensive zone.
On a bad line change for the Raiders there. Shot in, saved by Brousseau.
That's a great save by Brousseau. Broken defensive play, and now Regis gets to take the puck the other way.
Yeah, good pause there by McDonough. McDonough looking for Warrat coming the other way. Shot in by Otero, saved by the Valor goalie, and Valor will come back the other direction. And Valor will have to come back deep. Johnny Galloway with a nice play at center ice, corralling that puck and dumping it back down deep. I'm looking for the Raiders to set up a forecheck here. Ooh, Fate with looking for a shot there, just missed. Shot in by, looks like Brennick. Oh, that puck just bounces to the right side of the net. Good pressure by this Brennick, Fate, Galloway line tonight so far. Ryder Worth with a shot, Brennick with a rebound opportunity. Shot saved by the Valor goalie, and Valor will ice the puck. All right, so the Raiders getting some good sustained pressure right now. And they'll come back out with Cieslak, Osgood, and Barnes with Waters and Kroll in the back.
Regis really doing a good job of putting the puck both in front and on the net, looking for rebounds and deflected pucks up front. Their guys are there. They've had plenty of scoring opportunities. It's just about time until one gets in.
Yeah, so 4:57 left here in the second. Shot high off of the stick of Jake Kroll, but Cieslak controls. Cieslak looking up top for Kroll. Kroll with a shot in. With Osgood in front of the net. Good pressure again by the Raiders. And Brousseau will come out to handle that puck. And nice play there by Brousseau, getting it out to Cieslak with control over to Liam Waters. Waters up to Osgood. And that's deflected by the Valor player, so that'll go down deep in Valor zone, and the Raiders will look to set up a forecheck. Good play there by Vincent Cieslak with the interception. But a turnover in the Valor zone, and Regis will have to regroup and get puck possession back. Shot up high over the net. Here comes Eddie Barnes, and he gets hooked, but they've got a 2-on-0 opportunity shot. That's a goal! Yes, sir! So saved on the shot by Osgood, but Barnes with a heady rebound there, and it's 2-1, and this is a ball game right now, Barrett.
Absolutely, and that was good defense being turned into good offense right there.
Yeah, the shot came right before Osgood sort of crashed into the post, and nice, yeah, good call there by the referee. No question, that was going in.
Yeah, the Valor goalie not pleased with the decision, talking to the ref afterwards. But after that replay, you can clearly see that Barnes got that off in time.
Yeah, so Barnes from Osgood with 3:48 left here in the second, 2-1, Valor over Regis. And here comes Luke Damrath this direction, and the Raiders definitely maybe taking advantage of Valor's short bench here right now, and a good pass by Sorensen out in front, but nobody there to handle it. But the Raiders kind of feeling the momentum here right now.
Regis has definitely been the more aggressive team this period, and they finally got something to show for it. Cut the lead in half.
Number 34, and you don't want to give that lead, that two-goal lead right back to him. And that's shot up high over the right side. But the Raiders having difficulty clearing here with Daly down deep in the zone. And Zikis just kind of takes control back beneath the net. Good play there. Sorensen down low. Raiders are going to need to break out here and get out of their zone and look to attack and bring it back to, tie this game up. Damrath dumps the puck deep, and the Raiders get a line change. Out with Warat. Good play there by Liam Waters to cut that play off. You would have liked to see the Raiders kind of stretch the ice there a little bit to the other side. Ooh, big hit there by Warat, and sort of dislodges the puck, and the puck comes back to center, and Valor look to control. Good play there again by Alex Warat. He dumps into Otero. Jake Kroll, and that pass comes down deep into the Valor zone. Regis will look to set up that forecheck.
Since the goal, Valor's come out of the gates.
Oh. Shot in. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Save off the toe, the right toe of the Valor goaltender. Otherwise, we have a tie game. But great pressure here by this line. I think this Warat, McDonough, and Otero line has been certainly the most consistent line of the night for the Raiders. But Valor comes back the other way, and Jake Kroll shot in, saved by Brousseau. Brousseau's going to have to get up. Nice save with the glove. And 56.5 seconds left here in the second, and it remains 2-1 Valor.
Yeah, since that goal from Regis, Valor has certainly woken up a bit. They're trying to get back on the aggressive side, but Regis, with a couple big scoring chances there near the end of that play, I mean, it shows just right there that Regis was one inch away from taking the lead or tying the game.
Pass out to Osgood on the near side boards. Come the Raiders looking for Osgood, but that gets to Barnes, and I guess that's not interference, but it sure looked like it. Good defensive work by Daly, kind of keeping that play to the outside. Shot in on Brousseau, saved up over the cage. And, Brousseau, and Raiders will come back the other direction. Looking for Osgood. Osgood might have a break here. Looking for a little bit of support there and doesn't get it, and that'll end the period. 2-1 Valor at the end of 2, but the Raiders with a good second period here and something to build on for the third here.
Things were definitely getting a little aggressive there towards the end of that period. But Regis doing a great job to come back.
Well, the camera's all the way over there. What? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, right now is a good time, though. Just ask him, it'll be fine. All right, so between the second and the third period, we've got a little bit of a okay. So tonight, it's Jake Kroll's birthday today. Jake, a junior defenseman for the Raiders, had a little difficulty with the camera work there, but happy birthday to Jake. I know he'll enjoy seeing that between the second and third periods. So I understand there was another one of these posters posted down in the locker room by the Raiders pregame. So, hey, look, it's a 2-1 game, Barrett. I think the Raiders kind of scratched themselves right back into this game. And it's a one-goal game, despite the fact that really Valor's controlled a lot of puck possession so far here.
Yeah, really at the start, at the puck drop of that second period, Regis set the tone, being the more aggressive team, and that paid off in their late goal there in the second period.
Yep.
Trying to keep that momentum going.
All right, so Valor down deep in Regis' zone, but here comes Damrath the other direction, and the Raiders now have that's an interference. That's got to be interference right there. I mean, he just gets checked. No, that's delayed offsides he's calling. So not really sure what that was, but
yeah, and you saw something similar at the end of the second period. That's a couple times now where Regis could and probably should be on the power play.
Yep. Only really seen about half of a power play so far tonight. Here comes Damrath the other direction. Good work by this line to kind of work to develop scoring opportunities down deep in Valor's zone. Skellerud, or I'm sorry, that's Daly. He dumps it deep, and Valor will dump it down into the Regis defensive zone, and that'll be icing. Brennick out with the face-off he's flanked by Galloway and Fate. Fate with good forecheck work here, and Brennick will look to control, but unable to feather that pass to I think that was Fate back in front. Ooh. Coming back the other way, and a nice save by Mark Brousseau to keep this at 2-1 Valor. So Regis will come back out with Warrett, McDonough, and Otero.
Ever since he let that second goal in, Rosara has really settled in goal, and he looks very comfortable back there.
Yep. Shot saved by Brousseau again, and we'll have another face-off down deep in the Raiders zone. All right, Sean McDonough chasing that puck deep down into Valor's zone, and Valor controls beneath the net. Valor looking for that. They've been kind of looking for that stretch pass across the ice all night. And Alex Warrett with a nice pass up to Otero. Otero just unable to sort of keep that under control. Daly with a nice play, and Daly will come back the other way. Daly dumps it down deep into the far boards. Comes Valor back the other direction. McDonough controls. McDonough shot in and just high over the net. But there's really just nobody down there on the forecheck. So here comes Valor back the other way. Line change for the Raiders, and it looks like Valor is going to look to complete its own line change. Good play there by Zikis. Gets it sort of caught up in his feet, and then a pass by Osgood up to Barnes. Barnes looking for Osgood again on sort of a give-and-go play right there. Kroll over to Waters, looking for Barnes, and then Osgood just unable to control that pass, cutting through the middle.
Regis' pass is looking a lot better this period. Right there, just a little miscommunication, but overall, better passing period for Regis.
Shot in on Brousseau, and that's saved.
Again, Brousseau is really just settling into the net right now, not letting anything get by him, knowing that He's just got to shut down all shots right now. Let his offense take the lead. Away from Valor. What a save by Brousseau.
Yeah, nice save there by Mark. Let's see if we get a replay of that one. I don't think we're going to see a replay there, but yeah, definitely a nice play there by Brousseau. And again, a glove save by Brousseau. So Valor just kind of has a little shooting gallery going here with 10:46 left here in the third.
Regis needs to win one of these defensive face-offs right now to get Brousseau some rest. And down low, a quick little backhand there for Valor. Saved by Brousseau again and covered up.
Yeah, just the Raiders really having a little bit of trouble sort of getting control of the puck and breaking out of the zone.
They need to win one of these face-offs here just to give Brousseau a little bit of a chance to breathe. Valor keeping the pressure on Regis. And
yeah, again, kind of controlling puck possession here. Shot, and that's just up over the net, high.
They've had a couple situations with a man down in front, right in front of Brousseau, alone. Regis can't allow guys to get that open low and allow a tip in.
All right, so Brennick looks to break out, looking for Galloway, and the Raiders need to get this puck deep, get the puck deep, and oh, here comes Fate, and Fate with an opportunity. Fate throws it in front of the net, or throws it to the side of the net, I guess, and here comes Valor back the other way with a 2-on-2 opportunity here.
Valor once again looking for that weak side pass.
Oh, Johnny Galloway with a nice play there, and he'll chase back to the Valor zone, and the Raiders will look to they got to complete this line change here. This line's been out for a while.
Yeah, they got the forwards out, but they need these defenders to get out.
Here comes Sean McDonough the other way. Sean McDonough controlling, looking to cycle. That's down low to Warat, but Warat loses it off his stick. 8:30 left here in the third.
Regis hasn't been able to set up much in the offensive zone this period. Need to get back to that second period possession.
So Valor maintaining possession down deep, and here they come the other direction. Looking to get themselves back to a 2-goal advantage. Shot in, saved by Brousseau. Nice position there by Mark Brousseau, and Raiders will get a line change.
And right now, Valor over on the bench is saying, do not change anything. Keep this pressure on Regis. Don't let them break out and get any scoring chances. Valor doesn't need to score. They just need to keep Regis from.
But literally, Valor, it looks like they're playing with 4 defensemen and about 10 forwards. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, and that gets in off of deflection.
And I think that went off a Regis player there as well.
Yeah, it went off of Waters' foot, it looks like. Just unlucky right there, and Regis with a 2-goal deficit here at 7:30 with 7:35 left here in the third.
That's exactly what Valor was hoping for. Throw the puck in front of the net and hope that Regis makes an error, and it finally cost Regis there.
Kroll up to Osgood, and Osgood looking and turnover deep in the zone. Nice save by Brousseau, keeps it a 3-1 game. Raiders just really struggling to really get anything going here in the third with respect to possession. Osgood again gets driven off the puck right there. Shot in on Brousseau, and he'll cover, and the Raiders will get a line change here.
Valor once again forcing these turnovers from Regis, forcing these mistakes, and really making Sar work back there.
So Valor just, again, maintaining really strong puck possession in the Regis zone, and almost just kind of playing keep away with the Raiders here with 6:20 left here in the third.
Yeah, and Regis needs to flick some kind of switch to get some offensive possession here, or else this 3-1 lead for Valor isn't going to go anywhere.
Shot in off to the left. I don't think that hit the net, and Luke Damarath will chase down deep into the Valor zone. No icing there. Kind of a soft play off the boards, and opportunity develops for the Raiders. Need somebody in front of the net. Sorensen just unable to get control of that puck, and we're going to get a call on Sorensen. Or maybe we're going to get a call on Valor for roughing. Maybe both of them. Nope, we're going to get a call on Valor here. So here's the opportunity that the Raiders need and need to capitalize on immediately.
Yeah, the sooner the better for Regis here. Take this man advantage, get one in quick to cut down that deficit.
Raiders coming back the other way. Osgood in, and almost got that puck off the Valor goalie's stick, but Valor able to get it.
Good play by Osgood there, making sure that the goalie doesn't make that mistake again. He almost decreased Valor's lead right there. Would have been a costly error for Valor.
Valor just dumping the puck back deep, and 1:15 left here on the Regis power play. Kind of a make or break power play opportunity for the Raiders here. Cieslak bodied off the puck. Osgood able to get control, shot in, saved.
Like the idea from Osgood, putting the puck down low, hoping for a rebound, hoping for a man in front to get a tip. That's what you want on this power play. Doesn't need to be the fanciest goal ever. It just needs to be effective.
Yep, and Valor controls and dumps the puck deep. Valor's played a really pretty solid fundamental game tonight with a lot of puck possession, and Raiders will look for zone entry on the power play with Damarath, Brennick down low, and Valor's able to control and dump it back deep.
Every time Regis tries to settle in their offensive zone, Valor is just there, swarms Regis, and then clears the puck as this power play expires.
Yep, 20 seconds left on the power play, so it's not quite over here. Again, one goal could make a lot of difference in this game. You got to keep that puck in. And the Raiders will have to dump down deep, and they'll look to get a line change here. And here comes Valor back the other direction. Raiders control. Power play is over. 3:27 left here in the third. So a quick moving game tonight, and number 21 for Valor takes the pass from number 35. And the Raiders are really going to have to get something going here. Valor just quicker to loose pucks tonight, and Raiders just struggling here a little bit.
Yeah,
Never really got much going.
And Regis is going to be shaking their heads after that missed power play opportunity there to really just give them some sort of chance to get back in this game.
Well, just having a lot of trouble tonight connecting passes, frankly.
Yeah, and after that second period, Regis came out a little flat compared to the aggressive side that they came out in the second period, and I personally think that is the difference maker. That's what changed the game in the second period.
Ooh, fade the shot and just misses off to the left. Nice play there by Johnny Galloway.
It was a great 2-on-1 opportunity, just couldn't quite get past the Valor goalie there.
Here comes Jake Kroll the other way. Shot, and that nice deflection there by by number 36 for Valor. 2 minutes left to go. The net is empty down low, and empty net on the Raiders' end. So 6 attackers right now. You got the Osgood line with Cieslak and Barnes. It looks like you got Sorensen out there with them, in addition to Kroll and Liam Waters. Timeout Raiders with 1:52 left here in this game.
I think the Raiders coach here is really telling his team to it's now or never. You got to keep that aggression alive and, try to get that puck on net, try to get some rebounds and some good opportunities up front.
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, last weekend and in the game on Sunday when the Raiders came back with, late in that Colorado Springs game, they were just attacking, crashing the net. And, at this point, they got nothing to lose by crashing the net. You got an empty net down at your end. So Raiders need to maintain puck possession and get one and see what happens. Thanks again tonight. I'm going to say it 2 more times, but thanks again to my parents for sponsoring this game tonight, Jeff and Linda Osgood. Appreciate their support of the Raiders program over the last couple years while Avery's been part of it. So Raiders back out with Damrath, Barnes, Cieslak, Osgood, Waters, and Kroll. Net's empty down at the Raiders' end. Damrath, well, I can't say he controlled that face-off. The Raiders get control and look to dump it down deep. Damrath, shot in front. Barnes. There's a big scrum. Osgood behind the net. Ah! Couldn't get control of it to make the wraparound. Osgood with a nice move out to Waters. 1:23 left here. Raiders with a little sustained pressure right now. Barnes
They're getting, oh. They were getting bodies in front of the net, giving themselves really good scoring opportunities. But then off the stick, a costly,
1 minute left.
Costly error by Regis there.
Yeah, so the Raiders definitely getting some sustained pressure. Shot in by Osgood. That's saved up over the net. Nice save by the Valor goaltender. 45 seconds left here in the third. Osgood will control and brings it back to Barnes. Nice pass, and the Raiders, Cieslak cutting in front. Jake Kroll down low, and Valor will dump it and ice the puck down deep with 27.4 seconds left here in the third period.
Regis kind of scratching their heads off of that one. Had a couple really good chances, but defense and goaltending there for Valor proving just a bit too much.
Yeah, the Raiders they don't get 7, they only get 6. So McDonough will head off, and Valor dumps it again, and they can keep doing this for the next 23 seconds and finish this game off. It might be a different story if it was 2-1, but right now Valor has a 3-1 lead, and they're just going to ice the puck as much as they can.
Yeah,
so long as they get control of faceoffs.
And this onslaught that Regis tried to pour on late, really might have just come just a little too late. They kept it going a little bit longer, then, maybe we'd be in a different story. But right now, unfortunately, looks like Valor.
And that one's going to be sent deep with 12.2 seconds left here in the third.
Really, you trace it back to that costly error going off the defender's foot, allowing for that third goal to get in for Regis.
Yeah, just kind of an unfortunate little break there.
And really just a difference maker in this game.
Yeah, so Valor will control. They'll dump that. And 3 seconds left, 2-1. And Valor's going to win the third matchup with Regis. Regis looking to go 3-0 against Valor. Not going to happen, but maybe we'll see him again at the state tournament. Valor defeats the Raiders tonight 3-1. And, just a tough night overall for the Raiders.
Yeah, Regis hates to give that one up. They had a great onslaught in the second period, really getting themselves back in this game. But really, this was Valor's game that they controlled. Puck possession was really key, and really small errors by this Regis team allowed Valor to capitalize and get their opportunities.
Yep, definitely. So the Raiders will be back in action tomorrow night, 4:50 at Ice Ranch against Resurrection Christian. But tough loss for the Raiders tonight, 3-1. Thanks to Jeff Osgood and Linda Osgood for sponsoring tonight's game. And we'll stick around to watch kind of one of these moments that is something that I think is that this Raider team will never forget. Once they leave Regis someday, is these moments at the end of games with Valor. So. All right, so 3-1 victory for Valor. Barrett, thanks for joining me tonight, and look forward to doing some more broadcasts with you for the rest of the season. And we'll see everybody tomorrow at 4:50 at the Ice Ranch. Thanks a lot.